They're all set to go. He hits the button, let them run. Great start, perfect line away. One of the first to jump, Anaballistic. Nicky Motor, King's Court with speed. Pike pushing up River Rupert. Down on the inside, it wants the back of He's Angelic and will get it. A length and a half, Anaballistic. On the outside of So Immaculate, Crippalenko, Wicked Venom dropping back. And a clear last is Masterly. 600 to go, and He's Angelic won the battle for the front over King's Court, who got posted deep as Nicky Motor kicks up in the middle. Ripper Rupert tucked up down on the inside, looking for a bit of galloping room, coming into the home straight now from Anaballistic. So Immaculate is following Ripper Rupert down near the rail. Crippalenko, Wicked Venom, and still last is Masterly. They balance 250 left to run now. He's Angelic in front. Ripper Rupert finding a needle eye opening as Crippalenko joins in. It's Crippalenko on the outside, getting to the lead. Ripper Rupert battles hard. Wicked Venom runs on, but Crippalenko pulls away. Crippalenko won from Wicked Venom. Tight go third. Anaballistic dive might have just snatched the thin edge of the wedge in front of Ripper Rupert. He's Angelic. So Immaculate. Nicky Motor weakened. So did King's Court after a tough trip. And back last all of the way, Masterly. So getting home at big odds is Crippalenko. Ridden by Patrick Carberry. The top weight wins it. Number 1, Crippalenko. Dropping back out of a couple of 72 benchmark races, a couple of races down in the lower Great South. Gear change initiated today by trainer Greg Buglehole, and Crippalenko at $31 has posted a major upset in the context of everything. Crippalenko, class dropper and appreciating it, wins. We stand by for second and third. Wicked Venom, Holly Watson. Again running on, but that's always the case with Wicked Venom in these shorter races. And third, it was fairly close. Anaballistic and also Ripper Rupert, who found a very narrow opening to go through, but wasn't able to capitalise upon that at the end of it all. 1-6-9-8, 2 lengths and a half a length of the margins. 1-6-9 and 8. Crippalenko, a 6-year-old gelding, returns to the winners list after 508 days. The son of Machino from Brooks Me Baby for Greg Buglehole. Miss Kay Brookman, trained by Greg and ridden by Patrick Carberry, beating 6 Wicked Venom, the Sessions Moonshine gelding. Holly Watson for Reese Radford. Anaballistic 9 third. Gianno O'Donnell for Simon Miller by Capitalist from Is and a Banana. Okay, the next of the day will be the running of the Swan Draft Handicap. We go to an 1800 for the second leg of the quaddie at 425 without changes, as Greg Buglehole now catches up with Tessa Daly back in the winner's enclosure, where Crippalenko hasn't been for some time.
Yes, just over 500 days, Darren, as I catch up with Greg. Congratulations, Greg. He's back. Tongue tie off and the blinkers off, able to settle today.
Yeah, he's... Yeah, we had a good chat after the race last start, and Paddy suggested, he said, mate, he won't settle with the blinkers, so he said, I think we should get them off. And I said to him also that he has been resenting the tongue tie a little bit. So I said, we'll go back to basics and take it all off and let's start again and see if we can get him in behind the speed a bit and get him to finish on like old times. I know it was a bit of a drop in class, but there's still some nice horses in this as well. So, yeah, we'll take it.
Changed up a few things and you've got him back now, and it's quite an impressive win too. He put a margin on them.
Yeah, I could see on the corner as Paddy was sneaking up on him. I thought, geez, he's in this. He's back to his old self, but I won't get too carried away. But it's a win's a win, and it's worth the trip up.
Well, you've taken the first leg of the quaddie out, and you've got Zachariah Bow in the last leg of the quaddie. Can we get him back in the winner's circle again?
Oh, he's going well, and he's working well, and he's feeling well again. The old bloke. I don't know what to say. Just keeps a minute. I say no, he can't win. He'll probably get up, but that's wishful thinking. I'm happy with the one. Yeah.
Well, we've got one here, which is a fantastic result. Congratulations. Great training effort, and hopefully we're chatting again after the last.
Yeah, thanks, Tess. Thanks, mate.
There's Greg Buglehall. After the win of Crippalenko, he's back, Scotty, over 500 days. A few little minor gear changes there and great result. Paddy knows his horse very well. And as you touched on, they weren't opting for an apprentice, but they couldn't. They've had to carry the weight, get the job done here over the 1,000, and quite an impressive win.
Oh, it certainly was. I mean, he won a Ron Sayers Memorial Sprint, $100,000, 66 plus at Kalgoorlie. He actually ran third in a Prince of Wales, would you believe it? Weight for age, this horse, behind Bravo Centurion. And then in his next start, he went to a Colonel Reeves and ran into, would have been Western Empire, and probably roped them in that year as well. So he's come a long, long way back down since then. He hit a high Metro rating of 84, and he's been just dropping points left, right and centre, which allowed them to slide him back to the midweekers here today. But I think it's the gear changes. They're the key to success here today. The tongue tie off, the blinkers off, and he settled for the first time. And as long as you can remember, really, he's been his own worst enemy for such a long time, Crippalenko. But it's great to see here today for Greg and for Paddy that a bit of patience pays off. And in the end, he pays $32.30 to knock myself and a lot of people, I'm sure, Tess, out of the first leg of the quaddie. And probably more concerningly, it's the last leg of the early quaddie as well, the old overlap leg. First leg of the late quaddie, last leg of the early. And for a lot of punters, I'm sure they copped it twice there. So Paddy Carberry is going to join us here today to talk all things Crippalenko. The numbers are 1, 6, 9 and 8. He's just having a discussion here with Chief Steward Brad Lewis, just getting the wrap up on the improvement on this horse here today, no doubt. Wicked Venom runs a consistent second again, ahead of Anabolistic there back in third. Paddy joins us now. Paddy, as Greg was just saying, the old boy's back.
Yeah, Greg's back, yeah. The horse isn't that old.
No, that's all. I was going to close out with that. He's only a 6-year-old, but it feels like he's been around forever.
I think because he hasn't won for a while, but, you know, he sort of obviously won on him at Cal and then won on him after that, and sort of Greg threw him into the big races, and, you know, he ran third in a group race, and his ratings went up, so he sort of had to skip a couple of grades. And yeah, just the horse sort of lost his way a little bit, and 3 starts ago when I rode him, he just wasn't feeling that good, and, you know, I sort of give a bit of feedback to Greg, and, you know, to his credit, he got that sorted out, and he just, with the blinkers on, he's just over racing really bad, and I was probably a bit abrupt when I said to Greg, take him off, but I mean, he probably had a good drive to get over being upset with me telling him off, but yeah, end of the day, you know, I'm just trying to get, we're just trying to get a result, you know, for all of us, and he settled on a piece of cotton today, and obviously good drop in grade, but it'll give the horse a good deal of confidence, I think.
I'll stand up for you. I remember that race. Your arms would have been sore.
Yeah, we've only got short arms, but they're a bit longer afterwards, but any horse can't pull like that and finish off in any grade, so, you know, but you know, Greg listened to what I had to say, and yeah, reap the rewards today, so that's great.
Feedback has been the key to this interview, so the key word in this interview. So let's go with feedback on Expelliarmus from the boss. What does Jess reckon?
She's happy with him. She's changed a couple of things around with him, probably freshen him up a little bit. He handles work well, but I think it takes a bit out of him. But, you know, he's well named. He's got more tricks than Harry Potter, so we'll just hopefully he can turn up and do something for him today.
Congratulations, well done.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Very insightful man is Paddy Carberry. Crippalenko, Pat Carberry and Greg Buglehall will take out the first leg of the quaddie, the Whitton's Irrigation and Design Handicap here. 3 more still to come today.